Alright, mate.
I just set a fucking PR, mate.
Alright, boom, now the top's back on and we're actually in decent exposure. Just before I head back inside, I do want to repeat the message. Please do stay at home and protect yourselves at all times. Literally only come outside to make use of your one time a day out, like for your exercise, your walks or your runs, whatever it may be. I've come out with a goal in mind. That's one thing I would say, is set a goal in mind. Maybe by the end of lockdown, you want to set yourself sub 20-minute 5K. Maybe you want to set yourself a sub 50 10K, something like that. So set yourself a goal and work towards it every day using that one activity a day. That does not include your shopping or whatever. This is merely just going outside to get your activities done. So, been blessed with the lovely weather, that's another thing. Please don't be tempted to just go and sit outside. I know I'm doing it now, but it's brief, like my front door's there. But I just wanted to speak to you guys after setting the new 10K PR. I'm gonna put a screenshot of it on the screen now as well. Well, Charlie's gonna put that on the screen right now. That is one tip that I would give you whilst we're in lockdown right now. Weather's lovely outside, set a goal, go outside and accomplish it, and get back inside. What I want to do, I do want to get a sub 20-minute 5K by the end of this lockdown. I think my fastest one ever is 21 minutes, so I've got to shave off 2 minutes. If I can set myself a 10K goal and smash it out the park, then so can you guys. Whether it be starting from scratch, whether it be doing your first 5K ever. Get outside, get it done, and get back inside. But remember the last bit, get back inside, okay? Because I ran to a park just the other day, and there was a group of, I don't know, maybe, they were teenage boys, they're old enough to be responsible. And they was all just sat over the park bit where there was obviously fencing on it, and I really don't encourage it, so please do stay inside, because it's a serious matter of time at the minute. Another good little tip to do alongside this is with your outside activities, is start up little challenges with your friends, okay? So you guys obviously know me and JJ have been very competitive over the tenure of the Sidemen's relationship and our friendship in general. And one thing we like to do at the minute is challenge each other. And that's a very nice way of getting each other active. Like, he posted a 53-minute 10K in the chat yesterday. I said, brother, it's on, I'm gonna smoke you. We also made a Strava club that's private for us, so we can all have, I think we've got about 5 members now. I think Josh is in there, Calix is in there, JJ's in there, Harry's in there, and Randolph's about to join as well. So, as you can see, it's sort of spreading over the friend group of just getting everybody out to go and stretch their heart and their legs, which is only going to be beneficial for everyone's mental health, let alone their physical health. So, outside activity, get back inside, accomplish it, positive thoughts for the rest of the day, big endorphin boost, and then of course you can do other workouts inside, which we'll cover in the rest of the video. All right, so next up is talking about nutrition whilst we're in lockdown, which is very, very, very key. As you can see on the table in front of us, we've got a selection of things here that I will be speaking to you about. So whilst we're in lockdown, you are going to be either A, not moving as much as you used to, or getting the workouts in you would used to. So there comes the sort of issue of whether you will be bulking, cutting, or maintaining. Now, if you're someone that has been in the gym for a long time right now, I'd probably recommend just trying to maintain, because if you do try and put on any significant weight during this time, it may end up being fluffy weight, you may end up putting on fat, which is not ideal. At the same time, you do also not want to be losing too much weight or significant muscle mass. So that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. So what we have over on this side, I am a member of Team Bulk. Bulk Powder's absolutely phenomenal. They've got other people on board, such as Joe Weller, such as Anthony Joshua. Fantastic stuff. So what we have here is the Informed Whey Powder. Now this, I take about 3 times a day at the moment. I have one with breakfast, one with lunch, and one with dinner. This helps me maintain feeling full throughout the day as well. Protein's very good and very effective for helping you feel more full after meals. What flavors have we got here? Strawberries and cream is next up on the agenda. I can't wait to be trying that. We also have double chocolate. That's the one that I've nearly torn through. To help maintain your muscle mass that you currently have, you want to be aiming for about 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. So for me, I look at about pretty much 200 grams of protein a day or just under. Another thing that bulk powder is absolutely great for, you may notice that in the shops currently, people are bulk buying absolutely everything. Well, their active food section is absolutely incredible. What we have here is the active food diet pasta and my absolute favorite, which is the protein pots, okay? These protein pots are incredible. P.S. I put salt in my porridge. Please try. Please, please try it. Not a lot of people believe me, but have a little bit of salt in your porridge, mix it round. It's amazing. But what's fantastic about this is the fact that it may all be sold out in the shops, but here you're getting very, very, very good products that have, this has 21 grams of protein in it, 6 calories per serving in this, and this is helping me maintain, staying on track, for my goals whilst I'm in lockdown, because it's incredibly tough to sort of gauge where you're at, whether you want to be losing the weight, maintaining, or if you're putting on. I was eating Pringles the other week, which was not ideal. So I was tearing through Pringles. Now I'm back on track with my goals. Another thing I will speak to you guys about, which has been a drastic change in my diet as of recent, is finding yourself using plant-based alternatives. So about 4 days a week now, 4 to 5 days a week, I find myself having pretty much plant-based days throughout the whole day. I don't really have any other meat products in my diet that much anymore. I think the only meat that I've had recently is smoked salmon. So in Tesco's, everyone's rushing to buy the chicken, the beef and stuff like that. You will easily be able to find yourself some plant-based alternatives. If you season them well and put them into a rice dish or a pasta dish, it's actually very, very tasty. I've been really enjoying it. This is a Cumberland style sausage packed with roasted mushrooms, pea protein and classic seasonings. Because I'm busy throughout the day, I often go for quick and efficient meals like rice, like pasta, with just a meat or something. So getting my vegetables in with this and it being a better alternative, thumbs up. The final thing I'd like to talk to you guys about is my supplementation, which is very, very key alongside of these things. A lot of people can over confuse your supplementation. I keep it very simple. What I have here is A to Z vitamins and fish oils. Now, you take one of these each with every meal of the day. So one with breakfast, one with breakfast, one with lunch, one with lunch, one with dinner, one with dinner. So that's 3 tablets each a day, and that just helps keep your body functioning, digesting things better, taking in all the vitamins it needs to be healthy and working without maybe getting outside, getting the vitamin D that you may need. This covers it all. You feel very good. Cognitive function, vitamins soaking into the body, thumbs up from me. Now, obviously, being a part of Team Bulk is a massive honor. I do have a link in the description if you guys want to go over to their websites and check out any of their products, which are absolutely fantastic, especially the active foods range, which is incredible whilst we are in lockdown. The protein and stuff is always going to be there. Absolutely incredible stuff. Informed whey protein is my choice, strawberries and cream, if you want to know my favorite. But double chocolate is very tasty as well. I usually have this with coconut milk, so it's like a coconut-y, chocolatey taste. Absolutely incredible. So if you do want to get over to the Bulk Powders website, use the link down below in the description. They usually have deals on pretty much every weekend. They have loads of random deals on, so you could get yourself something naughty if you head over there now. Get yourself some protein, get yourself some active foods, and keep healthy in quarantine lockdown. Oosh. How? Next up, we have stretching. So in lockdown, a lot of you, if you aren't getting outside and being active, will now be pretty much living a sedentary sort of lifestyle. I know I certainly have. Like my daily steps and everything has taken a massive hit. So another key thing to do is stretch. Now, this is a little 10-minute routine, just something like that. Any sort of stretches you can get in. I'm just gonna showcase a couple here today because it massively helps. Just stretching the body out, waking it up, waking up the muscles, making you feel a little bit looser, can honestly positively impact your day more than you can imagine. So we can just start down, sat here, and just do a couple of head rolls. Keep it slow, because you're just stretching out the muscles. Body moving, and the muscles that haven't been moving for a while, free. Take every movement slow and find like tight spots. So like here already, I know I can feel a tightness in my neck. That could be from running, that could be from something. So just take it easy, find your spots and stretch them out. Another good one to do whilst you're on the floor is open up your legs, come down and just reach out in front of you as far as you can. Put your head down to the floor. This one's a really nice stretch in your hips, in your back, especially your lats here is a lovely stretch. If you're playing Warzone for 8 hours a day, like I am currently, sitting in your chair is not too good for your spine, for your posture. So doing something like this helps massively with that back. What I like to do from that position as well is just drop your scaps down, your scapulars that is, drop your scaps down, push them back up. Just making those shoulders a little bit functional. But I just had a nice click in my back there. Freeing up the body a little bit, it's nice. Another one whilst we're sat down, meet your feet in the middle, push your hips forward, keep that back straight, and just stretch out the hips here. If you want to be a bit more advanced, you can push your elbows down onto your knees, enhancing the stretch a bit more. Not the most attractive angles, these, especially not if one of my nuts come out. If you feel a bit stiff, just ease your way into it. Way to tell if you're getting a good stretch session in is if you actually break sweat. If you break sweat whilst you're stretching, you're doing a good job. Your muscles are lengthening and then coming back in. Nice. There you go. Especially my ancient hips. Feeling a lot nicer. Next up, come all the way down. This one's for the lower back. Squeezing the glutes together as well. So we're going to start here. Breathe in. And push all the way up. My lower back is very, very, very tight. Purely out of sitting in the chair for a prolonged amount of time recently. Just make sure you're feeling those muscles really, really contract, really stretch. Another thing, breathing's massively important whilst you're stretching. You want to make sure that you're breathing well, taking those deep breaths in, relaxing the muscles. The deeper you breathe and let out, the further you're going to get into your stretch. Now this one's a bit more of an advanced stretch, I would say. I brought this one into my football team. Remember, I used to do this in a circle. This one really stretches out those glutes, helps your hips massively. It's a lovely little stretch. So what we're going to do, put this leg in front of us like this. This one will help increase your mobility as well. Here like this. And what you're going to want to do is get your torso up straight and then sit your hips down and your glutes down into the stretch. Again, breathing is massively important. Someone's just popped a bottle in the sun. Another way to make this stretch a bit more advanced, come out, lean over into it. Remember, keep your back straight as well. So now we've gone from our neck downwards, we've pretty much covered a lot of our posterior chain. It's just good to get those legs, now that they're not as active as they once were, just getting them a little bit more flexible. And this, again, like I said, this is something you can repeat every day, in the morning, in the evening. Just helps your body feel a little bit more alive when you're not doing as much. And again, what you do for one side, you simply do for the other. Again, I don't really claim to be any yoga instructor, I just know that these stretches massively help me feel a little bit more alive, a little bit happier, the body feeling a little bit fresher throughout the day once you get these done. A lot of people will say, oh, I don't have the time to stretch or whatever. Well, you definitely have the time to stretch nowadays, okay? So we've done a lot of floor-based stuff. Another good thing to do is get a bit dynamic with the stretching. Do a couple of crossovers. This helps open up the airways, the chest. Just makes your upper body feel that little bit more loose, especially working on your front side now, your anterior side. As well as crossovers, you want to do a couple of windmills. Get the shoulders rotating. Again, do it one way. You're going to want to do it the other way. Lovely. Classic stretch, little tricep stretch, as well as like a nice neck stretch if you try and look over your shoulder as much as you can. Classy stuff, right? Look at how we're moving. Next up, I'm going to move away from this little setup now, so we'll go with the freehand cam. Using a surface, you can easily just get another little back stretch in, holding up here, keeping that straight back whilst you look into your groceries. We've got a couple of potatoes. Nice. Ooh. Use your environment to your benefit. Again, chest stretch, bang. Come onto here, hold this side of the wall, twist the torso, make sure your shoulders set. Chest stretch, just use your environment, feel a bit freer. Big chest stretch all the way across here. Again, dynamic ones can't be mislooked. So again, hold on to something, simply swing, opening up the hips. Do this on your daily activity. Once you're outside, go for a walk, have a little stretch, come back in. Boom. Helping you feel a bit more positive about your days. That's what the aim is. Next up, we are doing a workout, home workouts. Any equipment you can gather, whether it be a backpack with weights in it, it could be books, and a broom getting bicep curls in. If you have resistance bands, anything you can do, get a home workout in. Luckily, recently, we've been able to find a pull-up bar. So we have one of those on the door, which is amazing because I was so demotivated because I couldn't hit any back muscles at all, realistically, not properly. Now we have that. Hurrah! So anyway, home workouts, very vital. You can look up home workouts online. I posted a video recently. Ding. That's the thumbnail here. There has a load of home workout ideas in it that you guys can put together, can follow, and piece together your own workouts. Anyway, we're about to hit a back and bicep day pretty much, with a little bit of rear delts in there, and maybe some core. Bang, let's go.
Giddy up, 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 giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front, exterior red and that inside call her whoop, cause she poppin'. D4L, that's no option.
He still has biceps. Oh, it feels good to have finally hit a decent workout. I actually feel a little bit cooked. I just had my protein shake. I had 200 milliliters of soya light milk with my 1 scoop of 30 grams of protein. Whoosh, whoosh, growing them back, okay? It's important to still try and keep those muscles activated. You're not gonna be able to overload like you would do in a gym. Hence why I could barely do a pull-up. Yeah, that was rough, but there's work to be done. Yeah, workout complete. I'm actually a little bit fried, so tweet me if you do a push-up. For fuck's sake. I don't have my serious head on now. So, another good thing to do is use your time whilst we're currently in this position effectively. I have a bike that is arriving in 2 days, I think. So I'm gonna go on bike rides, new hobby. Another thing you could do is learn handstands, learn a new skill. Maybe you could learn a new language. Use this time to sort of make yourself feel good by accomplishing things you want to tick off. It could be something literally as simple as doing a handstand by the end of quarantine. It will make you really happy. You could have certain side projects that you don't really ever have time to get around to starting. Maybe online businesses, maybe a different side business that you want to start opening. These are all things that you can now put the blueprints in place, all the boring stuff and all that stuff to prep for when we can go back outside. You can get the ball rolling, you can meet up with the right people, you can pitch the right ideas, you can do all these things to further yourself whilst we're in lockdown, okay? I'll bike ride 20 kilometers and I'll post it on my Instagram because there's a new meme on my Reddit. I saw one meme on my Reddit recently. It was like normal people feeling good by doing something. Ethan posts every 5K to his Instagram story. So I'll post it on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, do that. That'd be nice. 20-kilometer bike ride I will do. I will do a handstand for 10 seconds or more. I can already speak German. Dankeschön and bitteschön. Kartoffelsalat, bitte. I just said, thank you, you're welcome. Potato salad, you're welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Can do that. Anyway, I'm mocking it now. I'm being stupid. Learn new languages, create new products, create new... You could do it. You can do it. This is where you've got the time to do it. Be productive. Start early in the day. Will Smith said it best, okay? You can't just start with a wall. You can't build a wall. You have to place every brick in place perfectly over time, and then you have a lovely wall. You can't just go, oh shit, I'm gonna put a wall up. You have to put the little ones in place, the small foundations. I said it on Jack Mate's podcast. Clip it, Charlie. I'll try and find it. It may seem like the world's hardest thing to go and go for a 20-minute walk or something like that, but as soon as you start putting these little tiny baby steps in progress, it just comes straight to your mind. Like you feel a bit more motivated. You think, oh, I enjoyed that walk yesterday. Let me go for another walk. Oh, I enjoyed that lunch. Let me do that. And then you sort of build up this little foundation of these little bricks that you've put down, and you think, oh, I'm a little bit stronger now. All right, cool. Yeah, bang. All right, let me put a bigger brick in place. Bang.
Yeah.
You build this much healthier house, and that's here.
That's a class way of putting it.
Ethan, lockdown. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you today. I can't speak English today. Wow. It's been an absolute pleasure going through my top 5 sort of little tips and tricks to keep your mind firing in lockdown. I think it's very important. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Sorry that I can't really get round to doing the ideas that I had in the idea book at the minute because we are literally stuck here. This is my outside space. But yes, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Hope you can take something from it because that's the main aim. Thank you for watching. I'm out.
Shorty, don't play that game. Shorty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I